What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz, the number one stock trading Discord with a 95% win rate going back more than 2.5 years. In today's video, we're going to talk about how it's Fed Day and whether or not Jerome Powell is going to be hawkish at the meeting today after they do not raise rates just after 12:30 in the East Coast time. But the obvious question of this day is, even if he plays it even keel, knowing he's got a grudge with Trump, where is the market going to go over the next month or two? All that and more coming at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, God bless each and every single one of you. Quick reminder, before we get into it, I'm looking for 300 people who want to get rich. 300 people. We're already 2/3 of the way towards our goal, who want to make more money in the stock market than you ever dreamed possible. We are 83-2 in the last 7 months for almost 700% return. You know as well as I know you're not making anywhere near that. So get a Discord if you don't have a small biz. That's most of our members. Premium, which has everything. If you do right now, it's 50% off your first month, and the second is free in the pinned comment below. All right, as I said yesterday, we are in a midterm election year. There's been 17 since the S&P 500 began in 1957. The average rate of return in a year such as this, 1%. So even though the Qs popped their head above an all-time record close to 638 and change, we've now pulled back 632.5. There's a saying that I learned a long time ago when I was a broker in Florida from 1993 to 2007. And oh, by the way, I've made all the mistakes, including going bankrupt in 2008, so you don't have to. Imagine if you'd have given this guy a chance 2.5 years ago. You'd have 18 times as much money as you do right now. But what I learned almost 30 years ago is first move, wrong move. In other words, the Fed's not going to move in the meeting in the next hour and a half. Jerome Powell does not like Trump, and the feelings are mutual. Is he going to take a cheap shot? Maybe. But when you're throwing $40 billion a month of liquidity as they are through April, and whatever lackey they bring in May to replace them, who wants to, by the way, lower rates another full basis point and get mortgages down into the high 3s, low 4s, you can't really take this market apart. Up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little. Just when you think either side is getting the advantage, whoop, back the other way that we go. So for retirement purposes, and we're big believers in indexing with SPY, QQQ, and IWM. There's absolutely nothing to do. I'm not buying stock at nosebleed territory. Had you been in the Discord last year during the fake trade war, I was screaming at everyone all the way down to 400 on the Qs. 169 in the IWM ETF, the small caps, it's up more than 100. That was the time to load the boat. That was the time to put whatever money you'd been accumulating over the last 11 months into the market. But until we get a 10% pullback, and it may happen in the spring or summer, to a level of 580 or less on the Qs, again, last trade 632 and change, all the way down to the prior double top breakout at 540 to all-time highs. That's your window for retirement. As far as I'm concerned, you do nothing. So if we do get a flat year, which again is 1% on average in a midterm year, you're going to need me more than ever. I don't know how many fucking times I have to tell you. 83 wins, average gain 30%, 2 losses in the last 7 months. 95% win rate, 405 and only 21 losses in 2.5 fucking years. You could have became a millionaire, or you'd be worth 16, 17, 18 times as much had you listened to me. So in closing, no matter what happens today, no matter how dovish or fucking hawkish he is, First move out of the gate in the next 48 hours is probably going to be the wrong move. And neither side, in my opinion, is going to make much headway over the next 30 to 60 days. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that I love you, and I hope to see you join us right now in the pinned comment below.